spice touching. So maybe don't touch me to begin.
Hey guys, what's up? Zach or BlazedTruth back here again, bringing you the final part of my first Die Rise high round. Keep in mind that this was the second day that the game had come out, so unfortunately it's not that great of gameplay. Better strategies have come out and people have blown the score out of the water. So if you're looking for a high round, this is not your video. This is just, you know, the first gameplay that I had gotten. This was the first good game that I had gotten when the map had been released, so I started posting. And since I posted the first part, I'm not going to just skip the last parts. I'm not going to just skip rounds. I'm going to go ahead and post them. And since the last two had no commentaries, I've decided to add some commentary to this one. Let you guys know a little bit more about what I enjoy and don't enjoy, both about Turned and Die Rise. I want to start by talking about Turned. You know, I know Treyarch, I know their hearts were in the right spot, because this is something that I'm sure tons of people have requested, because I mean, it sounds cool in theory, being a zombie. Unfortunately, the game, in my opinion, just didn't really end up fitting what I wanted it to be. You know, maybe if they had added more people to the lobby, allowed, you know, a grief-sized lobby, 8 people, and made the zombies a little bit more realistic as far as the game speed, not the turn speed, but the actual zombies speed, because you're obviously already adding the human influence, so that's going to change up the effect of whether or not a zombie will run straight at you and allow you to shoot it versus trying to avoid your bullets. And that's something that I think that I don't know what, I'm not going to sit here and assume anything. I just think it would have been cool to have an 8-person lobby for the game. Just my personal opinion. And another thing is, I don't know why with the new map Diner, that is a new map, you know, yes it is a part of Tranzit, but it is a new map. I think they should have added survival and grief on, you know, on Diner. I think that would have been cool. Yes, it's a very small map, but so is Bus Depot. So perhaps do one where it doesn't have perks or something like that. I just think that would have been cool. Something that could have added more to it, that would have brought more people to the lobbies. And by lobbies, I mean on Diner. I mean, if you look right, I'm not going to say right this second, because, you know, who knows when you're actually watching this. But if you look on the lobbies, on Xbox at least, because it hasn't released on PlayStation, there's nobody playing Turned. You know, the last time I was on, I think there was 200 people on, which is nothing. There's nobody playing the game because it's not, I don't think it's what everyone wanted it to be. It's kind of a letdown, but it's still a very fun game. It's something that every time I get on zombies, I'll play 2 or 3 games of Turned before I go, you know, play Die Rise or Transit or something like that. So it is fun. If you haven't played it, give it a try. I'm not going to sit here and say it's for everyone, because it's not. I don't think I've played a game where someone hasn't left, because everyone gets pissed off when they're playing that game for some reason. But yeah, so it's, you know, check it out, try it. If you like it, leave a comment. If you don't, leave a comment too. Let me know. Say this is what I don't like about it, because I'd love to know. You know, I know what I don't like about it, and that's the fact that there's only 3 zombies. You know, they are moving at a very, in my opinion, fast rate as compared to normal zombies. That's kind of difficult to see them to an extent. More difficult than it is to see zombies in Transit on Diner. You know, a lot more difficult. And the guns suck ass. I think it would have been cool if they would have done something like gun game to an extent. Like, you know, if you're not the zombie, you know, and you get all the way through all of the guns, you win instantly, just like that. And I don't know, you know, that might be the case. I personally have only made it to the Colt, the 1911, and that gun is damn near impossible to get kills with if the people know what they're doing. You know, obviously if they run straight at you, it's going to be easier, but that gun is difficult, to say the least. But yeah, so that's all I wanted to say about Diner. I think, you know, it would have been cool if they would have added those things, and hopefully they will still do that. But you never know. So on the Die Rise is awesome. Like I said at the beginning of the video, so many great strategies have come out, whether they be somewhat glitches, somewhat strategies. It's in between. such as the liquefier, using this liquefier as a chain reaction thing. It's, you know, some people will see it as a glitch, some people will see it as strategies, but they've blown up. I mean, there's people on the leaderboards right now in the 160s. You know, I think 164 was the highest I saw on solo, maybe 168. I can't remember exactly, but it's ridiculous. You know, it's just crazy that people, for one, want to survive that long. I mean, I can't even imagine being in a game for 163 rounds. You know, I've had 4-hour long games that, you know, we made it to 40, and it took forever. So I can't imagine wanting to sit there for 6 hours on. I say that, but at the same time, you know, in particular strategies or glitches, if you're using a simplifier, it might be fast. You know, it might be quick rounds, or they could be. I don't know. I haven't seen anything about round skipping on Die-Rise yet. I know on Transit you can, unless they patched it, which is not something that I'm necessarily into. I don't pay attention to stuff like that because it's not important to me. I enjoy the game for what it is. If they change something, so be it. If not, oh well. So yeah, guys, that is all that I had to say today. I hope that you enjoy the rest of the gameplay. And as always, stay true. Later, guys.
Yeah.
I need an ambulance. I took the worst of the blow. Send me a redeemer.
Yeah.
Let me know if I'm gonna be alright.
Yeah.
Am I gonna be alright? 'Cause I know how it usually goes. I know how it usually goes.
First and foremost, a fuck you to my enemies. All you little things that never made sense to me. Trying to remain ill while I give you the remedy. Better treat this game like a Kennedy. So I'ma grab your phone, go call the coroner. Lay down the blueprint, now they copying the formula. Yeah, man, we order out, cause we be touring up the east and west coast and overseas for the foreigners. Been master rhyming, now I'm trying to master time and got the labels on the line and telling us that we grinding. Got my finger on the hymen, we better go pop. Always round the clock, nah bro, we don't stop. Do you pay attention? I'm always about my business. I ain't a dumb white kid, this is real shit I'm living. Father's a crackhead, my brother's an alcoholic. I ain't Asher, I ain't Marshall, I'm a fucking what you call it, yeah.
I took the worst of the blow. Send me a redeemer. Let me know if I'm gonna be alright. Am I gonna be alright? 'Cause I know how it usually goes. I know how it usually goes.
I got scars, war wounds, harpoons in me, pictures in my head. Got called cartoons in me. If I saw him again, I don't know what he do with me. Probably send me back down here so y'all can rule with me. Over and over, only find luck in clovers. Rabbit foots with strange odors. All I do is get older. See, we don't get younger. Hardest working up and comer. I don't know if you don't like me or you're just getting dumber. Don't tell me that you fall for that. Scholar rap, whatever you call it that. Richie Rich rapping about being pong. I promise you this, that bullshit won't be here long. And if it is low, then 9 milli to my temple. We at war, this ain't yours, you don't own it, just a rental. I'm still sane, I swear to God I ain't going mental. Matter of fact, up until now I've been nice. While you raping the culture, resurrecting vanilla ice, motherfucker.